I want to welcome everybody to this demonstration. Shocking news behind Angie Stone's death. Why she was suing music executives. I'm gonna put my copyright up on the screen. I'm gonna give 3 more people to pull up. Give me 10 more people to pull up, and then we'll get into this demonstration. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. What that means is that everything that you hear in this demonstration is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Let me salute the chat. I don't want to see no tacos thrown up in my chat. I want to see hot dogs. So make sure y'all throw up them hot dogs. Salute Miss Groovy. Salute Top Flight. Salute Jamie. Salute Positive Vibes. Salute Miss Parker. Cynthia. Salute. I will come back to the chat. Later on. Give me a minute. Salute. Salute, Tina. Make sure y'all throw them hot dogs up. Now, let's get into Angie Stone's accident that caused her to lose her life. Salute, LaTanya. Salute, Carol. And if anyone, salute, Miss James. If anyone is a new subscriber, please let us know. Moderators and everybody else in the Rock Squad, let's give our new subscribers a warm welcome. So if anyone that's in the chat, if you are a new subscriber to the platform, let us know, and my moderators and the rest of the chat will give you a warm welcome. Now, on a previous demonstration, I played an interview that was done by Angie Stone. Many believe that was the last interview that she had done. Let me tap into my Facebook friends. My Facebook friends going. Salute to all of my Facebook family and friends. Salute to all my Facebook family and friends that's watching this demonstration from Facebook. Salute everybody. So let's start with the mechanical royalties, because in that interview, she spoke about money being owed to her as way back as 20 years ago, maybe 30 years. And she spoke on the monies that was owed to her, and she said those were mechanical royalties. So let's tap into what the mechanical royalty is. It says a mechanical royalty is a fee paid to songwriters and publishers when their music is copied or sold. And that's why people will tell you the artists, the rappers, the R&B singers, this is why most of them didn't make much money off of those records or those cassette tapes or CDs. And this is why groups like TLC had to file bankruptcy. Remember New Edition in the very beginning, they were making all this money. However, they wasn't the ones that was writing those songs. So the money the money, the real money goes to the songwriters, the publishers, and of course, the record label. And you got to remember, you got the producers. The producers even get a fee as well. But it says a mechanical royalty is a fee paid to songwriters and publishers when their music is copied or sold. This includes music sold on CDs, vinyl, and digital downloads, as well as music streamed on services like Spotify. Now it goes on to say how mechanical royalties work. And this is how it works. The fee is set by law and can be paid per song or per minute, whichever is higher. The person making the copy doesn't need to ask the songwriter for permission if they pay the statutory rate. If they pay the statutory rate. And if we remember, you know, you go back into time when the rappers was getting sued for sampling those songs from the Motown era. Now it says record companies and film and TV producers pay mechanical royalties directly to the copyright owner, usually the publisher. And this is why Jay-Z made a song. It was a sneak diss towards Mace, but he made a reference in that record about those artists that get screwed out of their monies, especially they publishing. And you could just Google the artists from the rappers to the R&B singers, those that got cheated out of the money, the mechanical royalties. It says, history of mechanical royalties. The term mechanical comes from the early 20th century when player pianos used paper rolls to play music automatically. In the US, the first mechanical royalty rate was set at 2 cents for each copy of a song in 1909. All right, so that's the mechanical royalty part. And she has done interviews. Of course, some of those interviews I can't play over here. One of the interviews I will play, but in these interviews, she made reference to, y'all know Ice Cube's song, Keep Their Heads Ringing. Ding, ding, dong. Ding, 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 dong. Keep their heads ringing. Hey, you sitting over there. That's credited to Angie Stone and her group. I believe her group name is Sequence. They wrote on that, as well as the Sugar Hill Gang. Y'all know the Sugar Hill Gang? Rapper's Delight. They wrote on that album as well. And it's a whole list of other artists that Angie Stone and her group Sequence wrote for. And they didn't get not a dime off of it. She also talked about how she was in the beginning of Mary J. Blige's career. She said they had discovered Mary J. Blige at a mall, and Mary J. Blige was singing karaoke. And so, you know, her people brought Mary to Angie and, you know, said, could she work with Mary J. Blige? So Angie Stone said, sure. So she took her home and she began to, you know, work with her. Y'all remember when Mary J. Blige first came out with the cheerleader outfit on? That came from Angie Stone. She also went on to say how in the videos in their videos in the beginning because she was overweight due to the prednisone that she was taking. It made her overweight. They would always push her to the back. Correct, Mel. She wrote D'Angelo's infamous first album. Like I said, it was just it's a whole list, just way too much for me to remember. So just make sure y'all Google, those songs. Or if y'all in the chat want to help me out and drop some of the songs, that's fine. Even in the comment section on the replay, feel free to drop the albums and the name of the songs as well. I just got a couple announcements before we finish with this demonstration, because I'm going to actually, I know many of y'all are wondering, what does P. Diddy, what does Baby Oil Man have to do with Angie Stone? Where does Baby Oil Man fit in the Angie Stone situation? Was he the cause? Was he behind the accident? Or is it something bigger? And is Angie Stone and P. Diddy's relationship, is it deep? Hang around until I finish with these commercials, because you're not going to want to miss exactly how deep Angie Stone and P. Diddy's relationship runs. So if you would like to attend this year's 3rd annual meet and greet, it will take place in Charlotte, North Carolina, Thursday, October the 23rd through Sunday, October the 27th. Please see Marty. Marty is in the chat now. She can fill you in on all of the details. If you would like to purchase a shirt for the meet and greet, whether you will be attending the meet and greet or not, if you would like to purchase a shirt, a Rock Squad shirt, please see Miss Parker. Miss Parker is over the shirts. So once again, if you would like to attend this year's 3rd annual meet and greet with the Rock Squad, it will take place in Charlotte, North Carolina, October the 23rd through October the 27th. If you selected the box on my post that you would like to attend, but your funds are low, if you check that box, please DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is ShankRock. Please DM me on Instagram so we can discuss what procedures you and us will have to take to help you make it to this year's 3rd annual meet and greet. We understand that funds are low, so we do have a way of helping a few. I'm going to say right now, I believe 2. I believe right now we're able to help 2. But of course, whoever it is that we help, they will have to meet us halfway, okay, with the fund. So just make sure if you select that box, and even if you didn't select the box, and if you would like to attend this year's meet and greet, but your funds are low, hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is ShankRock, okay? See Marty and see Miss Parker for the shirts. See Marty for more information. I might drop the link and have Marty come up, and then she could give y'all some information. The last announcement that I'm going to make is for all my new subscribers. We welcome you. We welcome you. And if you can make it to a live, then we'll be able to give you a warm welcome. We'll be able to shout you out. But for all those that is catching this on the replay game, let me know if you're a new subscriber. And I will do my best. I will do my best to give you a warm welcome on the replay. And my moderators, as well as the rest of the Rock Squad, if y'all could just go through, you know, the demonstrations, go on the replay gang, and if it's a new subscriber, if I could get y'all to just give them a warm welcome, you know, because for many, YouTube is something new. A lot of people, this is their first time on YouTube, and they really don't know how this works. And, you know, they would like to be a part of a family, part of a YouTube family. And I believe that the Rock Squad is just that. I believe the Rock Squad is a family. You know, we look out for each other and we take care of each other. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to, give me a second. I want to go to the history.
Bluetooth.
Put my Bluetooth on.
Connected.
I want to go to the history of Angie Stone and P. Diddy. Like I said, it's deep. It's a deep history, and I'm sure you all will be shocked.
Guys would want to know is, I know you recall back then when they had that big concert down at the college, and all the stampedes, and people were killed, and Father MC's baby mama lost her baby in life. It was just a mess. And people were crushed at the door. Well, I'll tell you this. Up until that time, Puffy, like I said, was all over Uptown. He was the man. He was the one that wanted to be recognized for this. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. And so, you know, very often, you know, he would look right past me. I would be there and he would just keep it moving, wouldn't say anything. I can remember when there were gunmen standing in the hallway at MCA because so many threats had gone out because he and Heavy D, bless his heart and rest his soul, had been together on that party. And all the threats that went out that they were going to do this and they were going to do that. It really resonated and hit home with Puffy. I just happened to be in the studio this particular day. And because he never ever really bothered with me or spoke to me in that fashion, I wasn't part of Uptown. I was just at MCA. On this particular day, I was coming off the elevator. I will never forget it as long as I live. And Puffy came to me, first time, speaking to me as a decent human being. And he said, "Hey, Miss Stone." I said, "Yeah, what's up?" He said, "How are you?" I said, "I'm fine. I'm shocked you speaking to me." He said, "Miss Stone, would you please pray with me?" I said, "Well, of course." When he asked me to pray with him, I believe at that moment Puffy was terrified for his life. I think that he was afraid because all of the things that had gone out and about that party, they were singling him out, and I don't think that he thought he was going to survive it. And I was just happy that whenever he didn't speak to me, I knew he couldn't see me. But on this day, he saw the God in me, which was so not about me, but it was so about the spirit that I carry. And I can honestly tell you that this particular day, I stood there and I prayed with Sean, P. Diddy, Puffy, Combs, because he cried out for help. Does that excuse his ongoing behavior? Of course, this was years ago. But the fact that he actually acknowledged God lets me know that at one time he was a real soul that was not tainted to the point that he could not feel. But for the first time, I believe he feared God. So I'm here to tell you that, quite contrary to what you guys may think, Sean Puffy Combs asked me to pray for him and with him. And I did. So, just like the student I am, God has the power to forgive. And I'm not saying that I'm praying that this happened for him, but I'm praying that he cries out to the Lord at this time, that whatever he genuinely is dealing with, that God hears his heart. Okay.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. She said that as long as she was at Uptown, P. Diddy never spoke or none of that. However, this one particular incident, he did. And this is why I always tell people about the heart. Get your heart right. Get your heart right. Now, I'm not here to judge no one. But I will say this about P. Diddy. At least he recognized that he was in trouble, and he did put forth an effort to get somebody to pray for him. And maybe you and I'm including myself, maybe that's all we need. Maybe that's all we need is to be able to reach out to somebody, whether it's prayer or whether it's to reach out to somebody just to give us a listening ear. So let us make sure that we are right. So when God's people reach out to us in need, we will be able to assist God's people, because we are all God's people and we're all struggling. We all fall short. I dropped the link for Marty, Miss Parker, or Nikki Lynn. If any one of you want to come up and give some detailed information on the meet and greet, and then I'll let everybody get out of here. But that's powerful. You know, that's powerful that P. Diddy once reached out to Angie Stone. Now, for my conspiracy theory people, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do you think? And I'll just leave it at that. But I know I got a lot of conspiracy theories. Salute, Marty.
Salute, Shank. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Glad to hear your voice.
Good, good. So the third annual meet and greet is Thursday, October 23rd through Monday will be the checkout, which is October the 27th. There is a $250 total charge, which will include your 5-night stay at the Airbnb, 3 meals a day, the essentials for the house as well. The $100 deposit must be in if you're serious about staying on or before March 31st. If you can do it before March 31st, that would be great, but the deadline is March 31st. We've gotten a lot of interested parties in coming, And the ones that we had so far, it just seems like this house is going to be off the chain. But like I said, the deposit has to be in. And then if more people want to participate, we may have to look into getting a larger house, because I just saw Mrs. Parker's thing that someone else wanted to stay in there. So yeah, they have to look me up on Instagram. I dropped my link. Nikki dropped my link. So we can get a tally on who wants to stay in the house, or if we have to get a larger house. And that's just about it. And the final payment is due September the 1st as well. So that's $100 that have to be done by March 31st, and then your remaining $150 by September the 1st. So the house is filling up. So if you want to get on board and stay in the house with us, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have games. We're going to play cards. We're going to barbecue. We're going to meet each other that we've been communicating with over this YouTube channel for almost 3 years. I can't wait to see some of you. We've met some of you before, and I just think that we're going to have an excellent time.
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome, Shank.
So there y'all have it. If you would like to join us for this year's 3rd annual meet and greet, please see Marty. And if you're not looking to stay in the house, still come. If you're in the Charlotte area, if you're in the South Carolina or North Carolina area, and you just want to come up and hang out with us each day and go back home, that's fine. But there is a $30 fee if you want to eat now. And like Marty said, we're going to be barbecuing. And from the first and second meet and greet, I'm telling y'all now, the food was off the hook. And of course, this meet and greet, I will be serving my famous hot dogs. So I'm telling y'all, we are going to have a ball. Yes, y'all will get a chance to eat Shank's famous hot dogs. Look, y'all, it was a pleasure. I really appreciate you all. And once again, for all my new subscribers, just let us know if you're a new subscriber. And for my moderators and the rest of the Rock Squad, if y'all could just go on the replay gang, and if it's any new subscribers in that comment section, just give them a warm welcome. I'll leave the chat running. Marty says no hot dogs. And Squeak will be on the grill. Squeak those down. Yes, we're going to have some fun. I can say the first meet and greet and the second meet and greet, they both were successful. We enjoyed ourselves. We had fun. We got a chance to congregate with one another. You know, we got a chance to congregate with one another. So I want to give a big shout out to everyone that attended the first Rock Squad meet and greet. And I want to give a big shout out for those that attended the second Rock Squad meet and greet. And I'm looking forward to seeing many of y'all at this 3rd annual meet and greet. Salute everybody. I will leave the chat running and y'all can hang around. Salute.